you ready? Because it is time for me to meet this, and then I cannot believe it's raining right now in game. I can't believe it's not fair. Well, it's still, you know what? Flowers love the rain, so it's all good. I'm so excited to see this spectacular, you know, April showers bring May flowers. We get it. I'm so excited to see this spectacular presentation. I'm loving the look so far. Let's get it started. You have a glam for this? Come on through. We got Alex here, and oh my god, look at the matching umbrella! I like your little corsage there, the little wristlets. Oh my god, Alex, head to toe. Wow! Great accessorizing on this one. The orange rosettes on the corsage and the headband. Love the shoes. I'm going gaga for these shoes. These are cute. Strappy sandals, very nice for spring. And of course, I love the touch of floral here with the shirts. It's very delicate. I like that it is the white against the pink. Very pretty, very bold. Almost tiptoeing into a summery palette, but I think you kind of have brought out those beautiful bold spring colors in such a delightful way. You're easy, you're breezy, you're beautiful. I mean, this is a great representation of florals for spring. I love the heel, too. This is fantastic. Well done, Alex. This is really, really spectacular. In case I'm curious, each piece of this outfit, except for the pants, are available in the market for it. Ah! Yeah! Is that so? I love the shoes, and I love the shirt, honestly. It's a good look. I kind of love the shirt and the pink dye. This color pink is like so good. You don't want to go after Alex? Are you kidding me? This is such a good look too, Twafo. You know what? This is kind of giving me a bit of New York. This is giving me a bit of like East Coast chic, like Upper East Coast. Because of the leggings, you're ready for a cold snap. You've got the cardigan on. You've got the insulated leggings. You've got your sneakers. This is very city spring chic to me. You still are working in the same kind of tones that Alex is bringing in. There's a little bit of the orange, a bit of the pink, some fresh spring green in there. And also the floral gives me like, I'm Instagram ready. Like the floral head crown is like, it's very, Lollapalooza. It's very festival. I just think it's really beautiful, you know, definite New England vibe, right? Spring is still cold, exactly. So I think, Twafo, you are dressed for spring. You are almost close to that exact same outfit. That's okay. I'd like to see how you style it. It's all in the styling. So spring concert goer for sure, for sure. And I feel like also because you have like an element of comfort in there, you could be like a festival organizer as well. But I think it's such a great look. I think this is very strong. Upper East Coast meets Midsummer, yes. Good to see you, Derek, by the way. So well done, Twafo. I always have to look at my emojis before I do them. And what is your creature today? What are we bringing to this look? Is you're the little boar? Whose little creatures? We got a boar and a hippo here, which I love. Oh, is yours the pig? Oh, yours is the hippo. Very nice. That is an exotic pet right there. That must mean this little cutie belongs to Snake. Look at this little guy. He's about to root around somebody's vegetable patch. And that's okay, because Snake is dressed for the garden at present. He's got some flowers in his bag he was just picking. Are those chocobo gardening gloves? Does that exist in real life? This is a great look. I really enjoy the floral arrangement on top of the woven hat. The sun hat, always very good for protection. Very dashing. Also, how 90s is it to have one strap off of your overalls, right? 90s kids, remember. This is a great look. It is what I want to be in this ring, which is gardening. But I also think it's very classy still. I like the top. You know, I like that it's open, it's unbuttoned. You've got a bit of pink under there as well. And tiny little pink accents in the little hearts next to the chocobo on the gloves. Very cute. And we see some of the more interesting colors for spring here too. Our current hyacinths right now and grape hyacinths are showing this kind of deep purple, which a lot of people don't think of for spring, but this is the time for them to come out, and it's so electric and it's so bold, so beautiful. And of course, a little body. This is a wild hat. I love it. A little bird on your hat? That's fashion right there. So well done. Now that is the embodiment of spring right there. Some folks make the chocobo apron on Etsy. Very cool. But those gloves, I need the Final Fantasy folks to make these gloves real. You know? You're somewhat nervous? Don't be! Do not be nervous. Everybody's bringing something cool. So, it's just different interpretations of the theme. And thank you, Streamline, for reminding you to drink some water. Look at this little house wren. Oh my god, look at him. It's just a baby. He's looking for a little spring nest to move into. So Pinecone, always looking floral, always looking spectacular. Bringing the beach chic vibes. I love this look. I think it incorporates, you know, the pastel, delicate elements of spring. The tenderness of a cherry blossom that could be subject to the wind or the rain or something. There's a very delicate atmosphere to the look that you've got going on Pinecone, even though it is your standard basic. But also, you know what? Smia's right. You are the Easter Bunny, aren't you? With these little pastel colors. In fact, you're kind of decorated like an Easter egg in that you've got, like, you know how Easter eggs always have like little lines when they're like cartoony. They have like lines and diagonals and zigzags and dots and circles and flowers and stuff. It's very Easter Bunny-esque, I think. So I think this is very cute. There's a delicacy, there's a femininity to it, and there's also that like cute cartoony Easter Bunny feel to it. So definitely has an Easter egg look. I think it's so cute though. Even though it is your usual, I think you're still fit for this theme. So well done, Pinecone. And hold on. So is this Renshaka? Is this... You have to remind me. I'm so sorry. It'll take me about 10 times that I see you until I remember your name. That is you. Okay, great. Look at you, ready for the rain. I like the leggings as well and the boots. Now, today's theme is florals for spring, and I think I saw you wearing a different outfit, but I can see a beautiful rosy accessory accentuating the purple. I like the complementary tones of purple. You got kind of a lilac in the hair and a more aubergine jacket. But I like this look also. You're ready for the weather and you're ready for the fun. I feel like you're gonna show up at Twafo's concert all dressed up. You're covering the content. This is your birdie? So cute. You better watch how he's plucking away. And look at that. Also, this is day 2 of the festival. I'm telling you. And the I'd say that that kind of lilac colored rose goes with all the looks. It's a good complementary color for yellow. I think it pulls the purple and the pink together in this jacket. I like the boots. I think they're ready for the rain as well. This is a really lovely outfit. And I can see the similarity with Twafo's outfit, but it's all about the styling, I think. And this is Canadian spring to me. This is Canadian spring to me. Maybe even Scotland spring? Can I get Ewan's confirmation on that? Because, you are, and also the game she plays, this kind of gives me vibes of like, I'm ready for it to be like below 0 and raining and muddy, but I'm gonna look good doing it. So I'm gonna bring in some of like the beauty of spring, the deep colors of spring, but still like lift up the atmosphere with like some fun colors. I think this is a great look, Rinchaka. Well done. I think these April showers will bring May flowers, in my opinion. Alrighty. Ewan, you said you were shy about this look. I love it! This is Florals for spring, and I think it's pretty groundbreaking, actually. Not to twist the Devil Wears Prada quote, but like, nobody else showed up shirtless with like a floral crown around their whole body, like a lei. I love it. Now that's true beach vibes. I think you and Pine would look great dancing next to each other. I like the floral crown. I like the lei. And I like I think we have matching accessories on right now. I think we have the same wristbands. But this is very powerful. This Hulk is a hunk. I think it's a great look. I also love you got some wooden moccasins on. Now that is imagination right there. I think that is a cool look. I'm shy has I think this is a fantastic look, and you're like flexing. This is Ro power, okay, folks? This is what the Rogadins are about, all right? Or like I'm shy is enormous and beautiful, you know? But I love bringing the wooden clogs into this. I think that's such a cool touch. So you wouldn't think of it with a beachy kind of top like the lei, but it ties into the theme of spring. It ties into the theme of like forestry, of nature. I think it's bringing also the strength as well. Like you're strong as an oak. It's so cool. You like the delicate dancing? Very nice. I think it's a spectacular look, and you should be proud of it. And it was a fantastic effort, and I'm so glad you're joining in on this, Ewan. So, really delightful looks from everybody. Oh, who is this? Oh, it's Magresta! Oh, I almost missed out on another applicant. Hold on now. We got Magrestas all dolled up. Ah! Oh my god, I've never seen this before. Look at the flower ornamentation on the shield. That's wild. And some beautiful white birds, almost like doves. So beautiful. And I have to tell you, rose gold is probably the best gold in my opinion. So beautiful, so delicate, so feminine. And it really like, I don't know, there's something just so beautiful about it. It's so delicate. It's so almost like painted on, you know, to your body, not just like painted onto the armor. But I love the way that it flares out and then it kind of coils in towards the hips. This is such a gorgeous outfit. Yes, we are in Gradania. We are at the Botanist Guild. This is so beautiful. The white and the pink. It is just sensational. And look at the sheaths as well, bringing in a deeper magenta for the sheathing of the swords. Oh my gosh, it also matches your hair tie. This is stunning. The braid, very beautiful, very good. This is like power. This gives like the hope and the promise of spring, a strong start to the year. It's really gorgeous. It kind of encapsulates that like spirit of spring of like, all right, I don't care what we did last year. We are starting off strong. We are shooting right up out of the ground. I don't care how much gravel I have to grow through. I'm going to be a beautiful flower, and I'm going to kick so much ass doing it. It's really gorgeous. Very Rose Night. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, actually, you have a picture in the Discord. Okay, let me download that then. Well done. I gotta do my clapping while I'm downloading pictures. Let's see. Is it in Final Fantasy XIV fashion? Oh, okay. Oh, yes, that's right. I think I saw that one. Hold on. Let me download it. Okay. And things for stream. Good. Minimize that. And I will grab Attribule's contribution. Thank you for reminding me, Attribule. That's right, if you're on a different server, if you can't make it here, I am absolutely cool with y'all uploading images to the Discord in our Final Fantasy faction section. Let's see. Should pay for attribute? Oh, maybe it's not. Ah, it's under spoiler, I see. So, love this look. It's a bit of an action shot. This is Attribule. Are you the one wearing the butterfly kimono in the water? I love your little creature here. I love your little cactuar. So spectacular. And you know what? I was so delighted to see the other day the first butterfly of spring. Just a usual common white cabbage butterfly was floating around as Magresta's doing cool poses. Just a beautiful white cabbage common butterfly, like who even cares? But seeing it in the spring, I was like, yes, it's here, it's happening. So I think the butterfly is a fantastic element to weave in, and I also see the florals in the hair too. I like this little clump you have here. It almost looks like red spider lilies. It could possibly be very bold colors, very strong. The red and the white. Yellow, I think, is bringing in some of that spring sunlight. Just kind of like almost capturing the light of the evening in spring. You know, before things get really gray when night falls. I think this is really beautiful, and I love the cactus. Certainly a lovely interpretation of florals for spring. Also, you are in a hot spring also. So it's florals in the spring for spring, and I think that's very funny. You also have the chocobo gloves on? Oh, nice. I didn't notice. Hold on. Let me zoom in. Let me just zoom in really quickly on the chocobo gloves. The chocobo gloves. Oh, the chocobo gloves. Oh, yes, the chocobo gloves. Of course. That's what I was looking at before. Great gloves. Beautiful, beautiful outfit, Attribule. Really? I had no idea. Huh. I'm learning new things every day, and I believe we have Akizeta here. Look at you. I love this. Oh my gosh, it's so fun, I have to say. I like the brown pants. This is a little more tailored, I think. Interesting. This is a bit more of a tailored look than Snake's presentation. Snake's got a similar outfit with the big baggy overalls, which I think is great for working in the garden. But I like that you've got kind of the bib going of the overalls. So nice brown pants as well. And look at this fashion plate up here. Look at all those flowers. You are ready for every and any occasion. I feel like I could see you at Preakness, at like a horse race or something. This is such a statement piece on top. That's flowers for spring, and I love also a little delicate floral necklace. You came in with the whole garden. This is your spring garden at home look. Just being elegant and extra because you can. I love that. Knees start shaking. Nice chocobo. I guess they do me. I can't stand them. I don't want to see them. It's not true. This is such a lovely look. I think it's such a fantastic example of form and function, because I know those boots are good for gardening. Those look like my mom's Timberlands. Very functional. Keeps the water out, keeps the elements out, keeps you sturdy and safe when you're working in the garden, but also you're still looking fabulous. Love it. Love the spring vibe, don't you? I think it's so fantastic, and I love this catalog of looks. We've got everything from like going to the garden, going to a festival, celebrating at the beach. We've got spring in all weathers, whether it's cold or hot. We've also got spring on the battlefield. Do you think love can bloom on the battlefield? I absolutely believe so now that Agrasta showed up in this fantastic outfit. What do you do in this game? Am I doing a role play? No, we don't really role play. We start off by doing a fashion show where everyone shows off their costume for the theme of the week. And then after that, I realize I'm probably blocking some folks. Yeah, there we go. After that, I do the main story quest. So, thanks for being enthusiastic host. I just love seeing folks dress up. They're doing such a good job. And I feel like you can tell a story with the way you look, you know? Look at you, singing in the rain. How many of you have that singing in the rain pose that Snake is doing? That's fantastic. Oh, this party could beat a boss's ass in about 2.5 seconds. I'm singing in the rain. You like the Hawaiian dance? Isn't that wonderful? Oh, it comes with the umbrellas? That's amazing. It comes through with every umbrella. Wait, do I have an umbrella? Didn't one of you give me an umbrella? I think one of you gave me an umbrella. Where would I find an umbrella? Maybe under fashion accessory and start character. Ooh. One menu back. Oh. Start character. Oh. I don't have that on. Characters in the menu. Yeah, my bad. I thought for sure somebody gave me one. This is not me saying like, oh, I don't have an umbrella. What do I do? It's stretch time. Okie dokie. Let me do a hand stretch. Yes, I can go find a beautiful umbrella at the market board. If they gave me one, I have to use it? Oh, so would it be in my inventory? Just sort of sitting around? Let's do a little organization. I don't know how to organize my inventory. Sort. Okay, let's see. And also, I gotta be good and do construction. What is this? Is this some sort of weird idol? Oh, the caged wisp. Interesting. Got a nut. That's excellent. Die. I don't think I actually have one. I think I was mistaken. I got some tombstones. Sparklers. A prismatic heart. Oh. I don't know that's what that did. Let me just pop a little sunshine in. That's what this is? This is sunshine? This is gonna be better. I'm ready for the garden, baby. Look at me. I'm just a little pumpkin. Oh, man. Hello, to be fair. How you doing? Yeah, that's all right. Ooh. Gorgeous little floral effects. So cute. Well, fantastic looks today, everybody. Honestly, you should give yourselves a round of applause as well, because so many different interpretations of the theme. Even though some folks use similar pieces, like I know Twafo and Runshaka were worried about like matching too much, or Snake and Akizeta had similar pieces. It's all about the styling. It's about what story you tell with it. And you can tell different stories using different accessories and pieces, so that's where fashion really lies. Fashion and your own, like, sense of self and presentation and stuff. Hello, Kale. Good to see you. Auto Buddha, welcome on in. Thanks for all the smiles. Of course, to be fair. Thank you so much yourself for being here. Well, I must bid you all adieu. I've got to go do story things now. Oh my god, but before I go, let me tell you what the dress-up theme next week is going to be. It's Biz Cash Fry. All right, meet me by the water cooler. I want to see khakis. I want to see folks getting a little wacky. What do I see up there? The person looks cool. They almost look like a Kingdom Hearts character. Anyway, I want to see khakis. I want to see some wackiness. I want to see like, oh, someone's breaking out the polos because it's business casual Friday. Letting the tie loose a little bit. Maybe a sweater vest. Maybe a fun hat. You've already got all the pieces you need. Just think about, since a lot of folks might be using similar pieces and outfits, think about the story you want your office worker to tell. Like, what is your role at this company for Biz Cash Friday? Like, who are you trying to be? That kind of look. That kind of theme. Yeah, think about it, Attribule. You could style yourself after famous office workers from movies or from TV. You will have to, of course, tell me because I don't watch movies or TV. You could be yourself. You could be like, this is literally what I wore into work on Friday. You're thinking about those spirit weeks or so back in grade school when they'd have like a theme like school spirit sports. That's kind of the vibe I want to curate for all of these dress ups, you know? But I do like when there would be like a silly dress up day. For Spirit Week, did y'all ever have like wacky outfit day? I only know Airplane, Clue, and Miyazaki films, because that's the only films y'all have made me see. I've never seen a movie, and I never will. It's true. Well, I hate to leave you beauties behind, but I do have to go. So, ta-ta for now. It's time for me to head back. I wish I could, like... Oh, I shouldn't have walked away, because now I just want to... Now I have to walk away and awkwardly teleport. Like, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. Don't look. You don't see me. Goodbye! I should have hidden it, but don't look at me now! Stop perceiving me! You didn't have a wacky day? You just had the pretty boring themes at your school. Oh, you only did it for 1 year? I can remember doing it multiple years. Oh, hello, Mr. Warrior of Light. What's going on here? Oh, shoot, I just jumped in front of him like an asshole. That's the Warrior of Light! Oh, I'm sorry, Warrior of Darkness. This person's looking cool. Excuse me, do they have a lizard that they've tied berries to? Oh my god, and it's a iguana and it's got a little Minnie Mouse bow on its tail. Oh, it went invisible because it's a chameleon, just kidding. Very cute. Warrior Light, Warrior Darkness, two sides of the same coin, you know, whatever, same thing. Oh god, I'm on auto run, stop. Oh, you'd have wacky day or pajama day. Some kids just honestly came in their pajamas because school is so... I used to be like, oh my gosh, why can't these people like wear real clothes? And it's like, girl, we're waking up at like 5 a.m. to get to school at 7 a.m. Of course people wear their pajamas. It makes so much sense. And here I was, a jackass, wearing like button-down shirts and jeans. I could have been so much more comfortable. Regrets, I tell you. Your graduating class in junior high was the last to have to wear uniforms because you voted against it. So you didn't really have cool days until high school. Really? Your school didn't do a no uniform day, like one day a year or something? You think it only lasted 1 year because the faculty got scared that the students were expressing themselves? Oh, for context, your entire class diplomas would be withheld if you pulled a senior prank, even a light one. Wow. It's harsh. It is wild. What are we doing waking up at 5 a.m.? Why? What for? It's, you know why? It's because like parents start their workday at then too. So school is, in a lot of regards, just like free childcare. That's why school lets out like pretty much when work would let out for adults. The school you work at starts at 9 a.m. Nice. Oh, that's great. I would have to teach 8 a.m. classes in college. Or I'm sorry, in grad school. I was teaching 1 year I had to teach 8 a.m. classes and I was like, I can't. I literally physically can't. I'm going to miss my own class that I should be teaching. And I did. But we got through it. It was 4 students though. That's rough. Anyway. We have been in, I don't even know if I did a marker. Good luck editing, Tina. But I've got to add in our fashion show because this show is nothing without it, without your incredible dress up. You might already have an outfit for next week. Your red mage glam works really well for it. How delightful, Attribute. Well, if you want to, once you're all done polishing up, if you put it in the Discord, I will, and you remind me on Saturday if I haven't already downloaded it. I'll put that there. Your time was 8 a.m. You used to wake up at 6:30. You got locked out of your apartment many times, and it was terrible. It's awful. I just don't get it. That's too early. It was way too early. I've been seeing a lot of memes, though, that is like, the kids on TikTok are making these memes, and it's like, when school starts at 7 a.m., me at 6:99 a.m. That's so funny to me. 6:85 a.m. And it's just like a really sleepy kitty cat or something like that. But the idea of it being 6:85 a.m. The person hasn't done enough schooling to understand how hours work, but that gets me. You started at 7 to 7:30 a.m., usually Monstar. Getting dropped off early by your parents before they went to work for an 8 a.m. real start, right? Getting there early? Damn. I didn't want to be at school late, and I didn't want to be at school early. I didn't do any clubs or anything. I'm clocking in and I'm clocking out. I didn't want to be around for like extracurriculars. That's why I didn't even get into like theater. It was like, that's after school? F that. I can't even, no, I gotta get home. I gotta go back to bed. Gotta do my homework, jam food in my mouth, pee for the first time all day because I was too shy about using the bathroom at school. And if I have some time, watch too much Naruto. I got a busy schedule, babe. It's all peeing and watching Naruto. I don't have time for learning lines and participating in after-school programs. Your high school started at 8:50 so they could take the register. And you would have thought they were doing war crimes against us for the extra 10 minutes that you complained, right? You're like, come on, it started at 9. Yeah. You already also had hobbies like guitar and photography. Nice, that's cool. My hobbies were playing video games and watching anime. It was good enough for me. So in this story, I don't know who the she is here, but she is taking it well. We should go see if she's alright. Oh, Lise, that's right. Yes. So, blonde-haired, blue-eyed Lise came back to Alamigo. She was born here. Her daddy was like an important... Oh, this name is really good. Louie Wee-oo. Louie Wee-oo. Bow down now. Louie Wee-oo. Lise came back to Alamigo and was like, everyone's gonna love me because I'm an Alamigan. And then everyone's like, where the hell have you been for the last 20 years? We've been subjected to the Imperial boot. And she was like, ah. And then, I mean, you can't really say anything to that, so... She's got the blood of an Alamigan, but she hasn't been suffering like the rest of the people in Alamigo who have been crushed by the Empire. So her feelings are hurt, and that's understandable. But really, we're not here for our feelings. We are here because we want to liberate Alamigo. So some people are not going to like you, Lise. We just got to do the best we can and help as many people as we can. The creative captions translate that as Louie Louie. Okay, that's fine. Video games are your hidden shame, Smee, but you definitely gamed. Good. Hey, I'm glad you had a ton of hobbies, though. His mom let him have 5 vowels in his name. Isn't he lucky? Yeah, liberation doesn't care about your feelings. That's usually the case, honestly. Real life. Real life is very complicated, and sometimes people don't want your help. That's okay. You don't do it to make people happy or like you. You don't really do it to make people like you. Do it because you want folks to have a better life. So, Lisa's learning. Just like how Alpha Node had a lot to learn his character arcs, Lisa, I think, is gonna learn today. Also, the ad is starting in 40 seconds, y'all, so I might just get up and stretch now so that it doesn't run while we're talking to Lisa and she's crying about her feelings and stuff, which I assume is what she's gonna do. So let me just hit the button now. It'll be 1 minute, and then we'll get right back to the story. In the meantime, though, while I'm stretching, we'll catch up with chat. Schools making children work a 9 to 5, carrying out a bag, 20% of their weight. Oh my god. Having to manage property also, Monstar. Like, we're gonna lend you this book, and we need it back in perfect condition. Oh, you're a child? Too bad. That's ridiculous! Let me see everything else, though. Your school serves some pretty deprived areas, so they couldn't have after-school stuff. Because people couldn't afford to get home if they didn't have the free bus. Gotcha. It did mean that stuff was at lunchtime, though. Okay, that's cool. You ordered a piece of pie? What kind of pie? I'm doing some quad stretching. Snake, there was a point when you did band stuff after school, but other than that, now you want to be as far removed as that place as possible. I think technically chorus would count, although it felt like it was mostly built into the structure of the school day. And the only extracurricular stuff that was involved in chorus was the springtime and the wintertime performances, which I dreaded to have. I loved singing, and I loved singing in a chorus, and I love live music, and I absolutely hate being in front of people and singing. Scared the hell out of me. Joke's on you, though, if my school theater club put on an Naruto episode in play format, yeah. They could do the Zabuza episodes. Why not? Because Naruto loves referring to them. Your body's temperature regulator is on the fritz. Uh-oh. Do you think you might be coming down with something? You start having back problems when you're young? Oh, yeah. Well, my literal scoliosis was not helped by a big-ass backpack with my math textbook in it. So I got one of those little roll-on bags. It's great. I was a complete dork. It was great. Oh, I just sat down. It's already 7 p.m. Very likely the flu. Last 3 days, have you done a COVID test, Tienta? That sounds terrible. I hope you'll be able to get over it quickly. I super hope it is not COVID. I can't believe I didn't notice the time. If I had noticed the time, I would have just delayed the ad and had it run during the break, but I could be a lizard person like you. Get a nice rock to loaf on. That sounds lovely. Heated blanket, you know? I do have to go get my dog and check in on my folks at 7. This is the time for it. So I will be right back. Sorry for this break, especially right after a stretch break. But I will return with a snack, probably, and more water when I come back. And we'll go talk to Lisa. Hopefully she's doing okay. I know, Stella's gonna be very confused if I don't go feed her right now. Oh, you won't go outside to do a COVID test? Oh, so you don't have any at-home ones, Tienta? That's a shame. If you're able to get them, I think here in America, most like grocery stores have them and drugstores have them. And I think Amazon will even ship you some too. But it's always good to check just for yourself, you know? Plus, if it does come up positive, or at least here in America, if you ever test positive for an at-home test, it's good to follow it up with like one of the hospital ones or a drugstore, what do they call those? It's not like a PCP test. PCR, because then it documents that you had it for healthcare reasons. So if you end up with something like long COVID, you're able to get coverage. Anyway, but I don't know if you live in a nightmare country like mine, where you have to document your illness in order to get coverage for it. Anyway, be back soon. Alrighty, let me do the marker. Thank you all so much for sticking around during the break, by the way. That is awful kind of you. Hopefully it wasn't too terribly long. But here we are in Alamigo. We're in Alagana, I think? Yeah. Alagana at present. And we are about to go find out how Lise took this whole recruiting endeavor, which I don't think went as she expected. I think she was thinking she'd come back to Alamigo and everybody be like, it's that guy's daughter. Cool. Let's join her cause, where the Alamigans have been suffering for so long. And also, recently, they have been recruited by Ilbert, who you might remember from earlier in the game, was a little too intense about his desire to save Alamigo, to the point where he gathered a faction of people and then killed them all to summon a god with their suffering in their lives. So yeah, that did not go great. Oh, she's crying in a bush. All right. Pull yourself together, honey. Sorry about running off like that. Alamigans terrorizing their own? Oh, yes. She's talking about... I gotta move these fish bills somewhere. She is talking about the Skulls, which is a police force of Alamigans used to oppress Alamigans and collect, like, empire taxes and stuff like that. They seem like a real brutish group. Really unpleasant. We saw them beating up a fellow Alamigan. I just can't accept it, you know? No matter what he thinks, they should not have put up with it day after day. I mean... Yeah, she wanted to intervene and stop this, I think they were called Skulls or something? Stop this Skull guy from beating on the, Alamigan fellow who is just trying to bring the taxes to him. This fellow, I think his name was Gefford or something, stopped us from doing that, because I was ready to kick some ass too, but he made a good point. If we intervened, inevitably the Empire would have retaliated and killed that guy's family, found him and tortured him, hunted him down for the rest of his days. That one incident saved his life and the life of everybody in this village, and if we had intervened, the Empire just would have razed this whole place, you know, for daring to defy them. I'm not completely naive, you know. I didn't expect them to storm a castrum with their pickaxes and shovels or whatever it was, but nor did I expect Rokrata to just lie there in the dirt while they kicked him. Yeah, as much as an unstoppable anime protagonist as we may be, we are only one person. It's funny because we go from Heaven's Ward, where we've affected immediate political change in the course of one expansion, right? We go from the people of Kurthus being highly segmented between the rich and the poor, the noble and the common folk, and that division between the dragons and the people, the church being the primary power, to us coming in and we like beat up the Pope, bring peace between the dragons and the people, and fully restructure Kurthan society hand in hand with the leader of Kurthus now. So we're like, hey, this is real JRPG stuff. So it's nice to get to a place like this where we want to do that again. We want to just be like, oh, we'll just beat up the bad guys. Easy. But it's not so easy when the bad guys are the big bad guys. Like the biggest, baddest guys, the Empire. You can't just go in and kill the Empire guy again. We did that and they came back. So, guess we're gonna have to work a little harder. Well, I wonder if by the end of Endwalker you just beat the Empire. I have no clue. I don't know where the span of this one goes, to be honest. I can't claim to know their pain. I barely remember this place or even my father's face. The unfortunate difference between devastation and subjugation, right? Exactly, Alex. Excuse me. But I remember Ida's face. I remember how scared she was when we ran, and the look in her eyes when she talked about home. Her home. But not mine, is it? Oh, it's the cynical youth. There you are, Elise. I've been looking all over. He is going to either join us or sell out this whole city. I'm pretty sure I'm leaning more towards join us. There you are, Elise. I've been looking all over for you. This guy looks like he's going to join us, though. Look at his hair. Well, you found me. Do you have something to say? Aye, that I do. I said some things before to you that I shouldn't have. 'Twasn't my place to do so, and I'm sorry. All that rubbish I spat about how I love my village, but when one of ours was in need, I was cowering here with all the others. I didn't even think to go after Warkrata, but you did. You hear that little eagle roar in the background? It made me feel like the bloody hypocrite that I am. If I truly cared for my people, I'd fight for them. So I will, if you'll have me. Ah, hey, we got one recruit out of this town. It's Mr. Cynical Youth. We're like, oh, a person? You're asking to join the resistance? I hope he's a Rogadin and his name is Cynical, last name Youth. That would be so funny. Rogadin names are so funny. When you put it like that, I suppose I am. But not just me. There are many others who have been thinking about it for a while now. There's not many of us, and we're not hardened warriors like you lot, but... If your heart bleeds for Alamigo, that's good enough for me, says Mefrid. That's what his name was. I said Gefrid. I'm sorry about that. You and yours are more than welcome at Rhalgr's Reach. Yay. Can you tell me your name? Okay, cool pose though. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. I'll go and speak with the others and send word when we're ready. Okay, bye, Cynical Youth. Alright, Mefrid. You still think this isn't your home? He says to Lise. No, I was just thinking out loud. And with that, my friends, our mission is concluded. Let us return to the Reach. Now we can hang out with Monago, the kitty cat lady. How about that? Hold on. I don't want to do anything else here. Wait, hold on. Man, this music's so good. I don't know what's the name of the drum they use for this one. It's kind of like it's got this interesting resonance. It's like so good. Ah, Das Boot. The rage binding them to the corporeal realm will pierce the young Alamegans. Oh shit! I got terror touched. Rage binding the spirits of the young Alamegans slain at the hands of Garland invaders roam the peaks seeking vengeance now. More than 20 summers removed from the Father Kingdom. Release the spirits from this world that they might finally find respite from the beyond. Okay. I will not be doing that. It's a horrific boot. It's such a cool drum. It's so cool. I wish I knew what kind of percussive instrument it is. I think it's time for the sheep. Oh, I should find out how to turn off... How do you turn off mount music so I can hear more of this music? I assume that's in system config. Oh, it's in character configuration. Okay. And then, no, it's actually in system config. Okay. This is acceptable. Sound settings near the top. Okay. Play music when mounted. There you go. Yeah, I want to hear more of, like, the music of Alamigo. It's all good, Darcius. Don't worry about that. It was in a certain configuration we got there. Hello, Bent Frond. Now, hold on. Where is Rhalgr's Reach? It is kind of in East Jesus. So I might teleport there. It's a little tough, especially if you're playing on controller, but it's not like the worst thing ever. I have to say, I think I've been having a more difficult time figuring things out with like Mass Effect. But that's because I'm playing that on keyboard. Certainly it's better designed for a computer, which is funny because I believe it came out... Did it launch on the PS3 or was it always like computer PS3? Dual launch kind of thing. A little Mefrid, we damn did it, didn't we, buddy? It launched on PC and PS3, so they had to think about controller from the beginning. What up, Meffy? First off, allow me to commend you both on a job well done. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits, and with your passion and conviction that moved them to join, so thank you. No, thank you for giving me an opportunity to find out what our people have been through these past 20 years. It's been humbling. And troubling, too. I'd heard about the skulls, but this is the first time I'd seen them in the flesh. How am I enjoying Mass Effect? There's a lot of parts that I'm interested in, but there's a lot of parts that feel a little underbaked in theater. Some of the character interactions feel like they're not fully developed, which I'm hoping over the course of this series cooks out more. Essentially, Alex is right, though. I can't date the Krogan, so, like, what is the point? I'm hoping it gets better over time, but I hear that you continue to not be able to date Krogans as time goes by. Which is weird. So it was always dual launch. It means it has always had a hybrid UI, which you think ends up being bad for both styles, huh? Yeah, I'm sure folks have found a way to adapt to it, though. Yeah, that's true. When folks say you should play Mass Effect, they mean you should play Mass Effect 2, but you have to play 1 first, which is kind of a Realm Reborn situation. It's also, like, it's interesting because I feel like a lot of games, when they're doing a launch like a decade, like 5 to 10 years later, like The Witcher 3 came out a while after Witcher 2, I'm not sure how long it was. They made The Witcher 3 assuming that no one was going to play the first 2. It was still pretty good if you never played those first 2. It kind of focuses on a different cast of characters. A similar situation with God of War, where like the new one, I don't think you need to have played the previous God of Wars to really get where Kratos is. You can kind of just like pick it up at the new series of it. But I wonder if they designed Mass Effect like that too. Hello, Naja. We're doing it for Alamigo. I'm hopefully done this segment with Lise now. We have investigated that one town of Alagana and found out about the skulls, found out about the suffering that the Alamegans have gone through. Witcher 3 had the advantage of recognizing that 1 and 2 weren't like huge. They were great, and they like gave you some... There's so much stuff in Witcher 3 that's like, oh damn, it's her! I can't believe it! You know, but there's plenty of it that fully different setting and people and stuff. You started with Witcher 1, as did I. And I feel like, honestly, Mass Effect 1 is a bit better than Witcher 1, but it feels like the same kind of... I wonder, let me see when The Witcher 1 came out. Y'all, it was 2007. It was released the same year, and I have to say that, honestly... And I played The Witcher 1 like 7 years ago, so it's not fresh in my mind. However, it felt like the same level of understanding of relationships in Mass Effect 1. But less flexibility than The Witcher, where it's just like, I don't know, just sleep with whoever you want to, I guess. You were alert, but you heard my talk about how the politics were wrapped up very neatly in Heaven's Word, yeah. It spilled a little into the Heaven's Word patch content where it's like, Okay, we see that there's some dissonance, there's some folks who disagree with things, but it's still, by the end of the patch content, pretty wrapped up. Now there's like a House of Commons and a House of Nobles and everything, restructured pretty fast. As much as the internet's boyfriend, whose name I forget about, Blue Guy, as much as Blue Guy was like, it's a challenge, it's a struggle, it's like, we haven't been assassinated again yet. You know? And he doesn't even have any other countries, like, interfering with his stuff. Like, usually when this stuff happens, other countries are like, oh shit, let's move in. We got some civil dissonance here, let's take over. Yeah. I'm Rick, thank you. Yeah. You know somebody who vastly prefers Mass Effect 1 because he feels it's more of an RPG, like a role-playing game. Interesting. I do like you have options of what you can say, and it does feel more role-playing-esque. I can't remember if The Witcher 1 offered you options like that. I remember The Witcher 3 did, though. I think there were more often, like, dialogue choices that you could pick. Wait, Witcher 1 is pretty good given it's a Neverwinter Nights mod? Is that true? It is a 2007 game built on a 2002 engine. Yeah, CD Projekt Red, I mean, they were a small developing team at the time, so if it was based in a different game before that, that was, like, expanded upon, modified, etc., I can see how that would happen. I figured the neat bow on Ishgard's politics was to make some room for Stormblood's politics. It does leave some stuff on the table, which they could revisit, like... There's more time in this game, in the content I haven't explored yet, and the content that's still to come. There's still time for, like, civil rebellion, and... But they already played with so many of those ideas already. That was like, oh, this church guy doesn't like that, and he's gathering all the poor people together. But he's lying to them. And, yeah. You know, it is satisfying in closing the book, but unsatisfying in a sense that it is truly fantasy to do something like that, you know? Orphanius, see you in a bit. Like, the idealist in me would be like, yay, we did it! I as an individual can affect major change in a political sense. I can be the revolution myself. But it's also unsatisfying in the regard that it's like, no. If I am removed from the situation, how stable is Kurthis? You know? Since I was such a huge agent of change there. Killing the Pope, making peace between the dragons and stuff. Like, am I gonna be on call? Are they gonna be like, hey, a peasant killed another dragon, can you do a speech real quick? The realist is like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this class crisis is not resolved. I was hoping Hilda would factor more into it, too. Yes, I am always on call, actually, yep. But less so, I mean, I don't know. What I have enjoyed in the game is there's never just like, alright, we're done that. Let's move on to something else. Usually they have like 3 elements they're juggling story-wise. There's like 3 beats that you follow. And in the last patch there was like, oh, this is about Ul'dah. We're doing some Ul'dah stuff. Now we're back in Kurthis. We're doing Kurthis stuff. And there was a 3rd one that I can't remember. Yes, I feel like Hilda could have been so cool. I hope she comes back. Hilda gets some reused in the Machinist storyline. Okay, that's cool. There's at least that. I can't believe it's... Okay, wait a second. I got 15 more minutes before I need to get up and stretch. We'll do it in 15. Right at 8 p.m. For now, though, I guess I can focus on Lise. Oh, I missed that. Sorry, Lise. The day will come, Lise. Someday will come, Lise. Sorry. Young, old, conscript, citizen, Garley, and Alamegan, none of that matters. They've all got their reason. But they're no better than yours, especially when they're bearing down on you blade in hand. Generally did not mean to skip Lise. I'm sure she was saying something heartfelt, though. I can't believe it in there. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you. She's probably distraught that the skulls are Alamegans killing Alamegans and robbing them, essentially. If I could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself, but who knows? Maybe you could be one, Lise. Your father certainly was. Lise, a talker? Right then, I best begin preparing for the new recruits. Kriya, Lise, it's been a pleasure. Oh, yes, that's right. I'll take the battle dance. I don't know what that does. It makes you want to dance though. She was talking about how many belts she was wearing, of course. In her honor, I'm wearing belts. And that's true. Oh my god, I level up! I haven't done that in like 3 months. I don't have to do anything right. I don't have to go allocate skill points. Can I go into event? There we go, okay. She says, so she heard about the skulls. I know you say they're the same as any Imperial soldiers, and maybe that's how I'll have to think about them if our paths ever cross the battlefield. But, so she's torn out about the idea of having to fight Alamegans who are wearing an Imperial mask. Hello, SCH. Good to see you. Alrighty. It's Monago time. Oops. Now it's Monago time. Monago had come to the Rising Stones, wounded, to let us know that there was trouble at the wall. A friend of a friend in need. Before she tells you of her mission, Monago has a few things she'd like to say. Is this a dress? It's a dress I can't wear. Damn it. I would like a new dress though. Monago has a few things she would like to say. Is the game still too loud, by the way? Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life, and I won't forget about that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good me claiming my duties here can wait, but a parting thank you is at least what you deserve. My apologies. Yes, hopefully the next line of this quest will involve me wearing better clothes. Well, stronger clothes. Let's see. Thank you. Now, on to business. Commander Kempson trusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. Monago looks a lot like your keeper, huh? I love her look. I love that peachy hair. That's a cute hair color. Alright, good. As long as the volume's good and it's not overpowering me too much. What I need is an escort, 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly and without attracting undue attention. Very well, I shall join you in this. General Alden commands the forces at Castro Morians. It should be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great! That's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out of the Reach. Cool, we get to hang out with, Alice and Alfie. Do I already have my cat out? Who the hell's cat is this? Oh, probably their cat. Oh, the cat boy's got a cat? Look at this cat person. Look at that little scruffy cat person. That's so funny. Trying to be all serious, little man. Let me get my cat out. I do look like Shaggy, so it's a lot of talk coming from a girl who's cosplaying this Scooby-Doo character. Red Alphino, and there's also blue Alice, of course. Carbuncles are wiggly little babies, aren't they? Just the way they just kind of... Carbuncle, did you get into my medication bottle again? You are not supposed to eat that. I don't care if they're blue. Those will not make you sleepy. Those are the ones that make you not sleepy. They are cuties, though. Oh, my little carbuncle. They are just very... It is a very silly class summoner. When I think of, like, video game classes, I've never been the one to be like, yes, I will be the one that works with animals and pillars of rock and hot dogs and air birds. And I will draw them out of a book. Every now and then you wonder if effectively handing you Summoner was the right call. But then you think about Carbuncle and you're like, yeah, never mind. You got it right the first try. Look at this little butt. Look at that little guy. It's like my turtle took my sleeping pills, and then my carbuncle ate all my Ritalin. And I'm just like, guys, I need that stuff. I need that to do my things. Pesky little creatures. Got everything you need? Good, then let's be off. Okay, I guess we're hoofing it. Off to the fringes. Speaking of which, I didn't have time to get my fringe cut for this funeral, so I'm going to be styling my hair a little differently. Try to go for like a middle part. How is that? Does this look like something? I'm hoping it looks like something. Because I can't have it center across right now because it's just too long. If you can find a Frankerface or Beansy TV emote of a carbuncle, I would love that. If that exists, I would love to see it. Let me see if I can get a creature right on. How about Phoebe? Let him have the whole bottle. He needs it? I don't think so. I don't think that's right. I don't think I should give my cat my medication. I'm always scared of that whenever I like drop my pill bottle. I'm like, oh my god, if my dog eats this, she's gonna be a nightmare. Or die. I do like the little surprise caramel. That's precious. Quiet! Hear that? That was a cerulean engine backfiring. Imperials. Ye gods, you have preternatural senses. I didn't hear a thing. When you grow up hunting these lands, you learn to discern the sounds that could mean death and life, be they predator or patrol. From what I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor. Wide search pattern. Divided into 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. It's risky, but we should split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling reinforcements. You know, fashionista, when it comes to IRL hair and people's looks, do you hesitate to say yes or no strongly? But you think the part is something? Okay, it looks like a thing at least. That's good. 3 teams, 3 of us. Nothing for it then. Where are they? Head north. You should see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the ones to the south. The armor should be just to the west. Kriya, you're best equipped to deal with that. We attack in 5. That should be enough time to get into position. Rendezvous at the west bank afterwards. Any questions? No? Then good luck. Attack in 5 seconds? Oh, you already found a little carby dumpy? Okay, its butt is... I don't know if that's a dumpy action. There's something about the defined cheeks there that upsets me. I don't know about it. It's more like check out my ass, which is cat behavior, but I don't know, the defined cheeks at like 2 or 3 frames in. It's a bit much. I don't know, what are your thoughts? I'm worried about it. Oh my god, a hostile presence. Don't you dare. Come on now. That's one done. This one. Is it doing the white girl twerk? I expect a lot more back movement from that. There's a lot of misplaced back movement with that. I think it's more of just like an offering. It is a good find, though. Thank you so much for searching it out, Attribute. You are, honestly, the master of emotes, so. I am going to close that window. Reopen my ad dashboard. We got 5 minutes to the next ad. And I will get up and stretch for that. It is better than, yeah, maybe it's like if you find emotes that have carb or carb-B or something there. Welcome back, Snake. This carbuncle does not quite know how to throw its ass in a circle. It was kind of throwing it just sort of down and maybe diagonally. Which is not a circle make. It looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. Oh my god, it's Rosalina. From Mario. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Hello, Rosalina from Mario. You are looking gorgeous. Look at the little crown. Kako Rosalina. I gotta finish talking to Monago. Don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript no. Soldier piloting one of those can kill a dozen men in the blink of an eye. Let me take this so I can look better at this beautiful Kako Rosalina. Erdolia Celador. Heart of the party. This is such a good look. Hello, Kako Rosalina Celador. Oh, that's you! Look at this beautiful look. So I'm assuming you are here as a late entry to Florals for spring. Groundbreaking. I do love this look. The pearls are so beautiful on this. This is really pretty. This is a lovely look. I like the robin's egg. I feel like that's a very Eastery color. I think you might even have a little floral detail on the boots too. Now that is thinking right there. I gotta see. I have to ask, were you also going for a Rosalina vibe too? Because the color of the hair, the tousling to the side, the crown, and then the exact robin's egg blue. It kind of gives me Rosalina a little bit, but I love it. I just gotta say, robin's egg blue is one of my favorite colors. So gorgeous. It's also kind of a Tiffany blue too, but it has a little less green, I think, than Tiffany. But it's really lovely, and the delicate embroidery of the flowers, very spring-like. And it is a kind of high society outfit. It's very classy, down to the gloves and the string of pearls. This is a really lovely look. You look very rich and very fashion, Celador. It's not intentionally Rosalina. This is metallic sky blue, and it's Erdolia's favorite color because it goes well with her sunshiny hair. I'm telling you, it's a good look. It's good design right there. And I think it also brings out your eyes very well. Yeah, there are 2 kinds of cat girl, huh? There's Monago, and then there's Celador's. Which one are you? You searched Kirby on BTTV, and it prompted to remind you that Kirby did eat a car. Yes, that's true. Kirby did and can become a car. Ooh, that's cute too. That is a lovely color on you, I tell ya. I like the delicate gold necklace as well too with this one. Very nice, Celador is. I say that is a good color for your kitty cat. Let me see these eyes. Very nice. And a lovely shade of pink. Oh, hold on now. You got some floral stuff in your hair? That's lovely. Is that a little pumpkin bow? Now that's an interesting look right there. Kirby restaurant has carby foods. Nice. It does have Kirby and also lots of carbs. This is true. Well, look at you. Don't you just look so darling in that color? It's a good color for your kitty cat. It's your K-pop look. Okay. I can kind of see it. Very girl group. Very, I'd say from 07 to 2015. K-pop. Certainly. Classic. Oh, ad is starting though. Hold on, everybody. The ad starts in 40 seconds. So I'm just going to start it as soon as I stand up. I love that look. Are you a big fan of K-pop, Celadors? I'm going to get up and stretch. I wish the Kirby restaurant wasn't Japan exclusive. Me too. Same here. I love Kirby. I love that pink little guy. He's delightful. Time to get up and stretch. You agree with all things Kirby? I love Kirby. I was about to say I should get myself a Kirby plushie, but I really shouldn't. I don't have enough room on my bed. If I start piling my bed up with plushies, I'll never be able to sleep at night. Bring it around. You wish that the Awarsian Cafe... Oh yeah, do they do cute little Final Fantasy things? Oh, now that's a jaunty hat right there. That's a fun little hat right there, Celadorus. And that's true, there is always the Atonement Town for Kirby merch. I should just get Kirby stickers, honestly. And probably just get them from, like, fan artists. So I can support some smaller artists and stuff. The food is really good, but also heck expensive. That's a hat for Best the Outfit. It's so fun. There's kind of like a 1930s glam to it, but also the embroidery and the collar makes me think of like an owl dye. Really interesting mix of like Western and Eastern influences. But it feels like a period piece. I think this is a lovely outfit for spring. It's called the Eastern Socialite set. Okay, that makes sense. The hat gives it kind of a kind of Western high society, but then the rest just very cute. Lovely look. Perfect for spring, so thanks for sharing it with us. Let's chat with Monaco, who's going to give me a blood hempen chest wrap of casting, which is not as good as what I'm currently wearing. Monaco would like nothing more than to continue on to Castor Mordians. Right, I believe we've rested long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices the missing patrol. Oh, look! Oh my god, your color scheme also matches my carbuncle. That's adorable. You're like, if I had a dream and I loved my carbuncle so much, I was like, I wish I could marry her. And I wake up the next day and you're just like, wah, feed me. And I'm like, huh, who are you? And I'm like, I'm Carby, damn it. Feed me. But you're such a beautiful woman. Yeah, well, I'm a hungry woman. And the hijinks ensue. Something like that. And the title of that anime would be, I wish my carbuncle was a real woman, and now she is. What do I do? That would be a show I would not watch. Sure, somebody would. You'll happily be that wacky anime premise. There you go. I always come up with some sort of obscure story for people's outfits. Dang you, wind sprites, making me think that that's one of those little Aether places. Oh, what a beautiful tree. The forests are so gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Alright, you bastard. I gotta get off my dog first. You're gonna get it now as soon as I figure out how to play this game. That show would be either uncomfortably horny or maybe a little too slice of lifey. It slightly reminds me of a manga I read. My brother had this manga and I think I borrowed it from him. And it was there wasn't like no cat came to life. It was very slice of lifey. No cat came to life. It was about this older man who goes to a cat shelter and adopts like the least adoptable, oldest, not cute looking cat, which starts off as like a funny concept and then gets really endearing and slice of lifey. It's really cute. It's just like, oh, ugly cat, this is a funny premise. Handsome man with an ugly cat, and then like I think that guy ends up like dating other guys or something, like falls in love with somebody else, and it was a cute thing. You seen that manga? It was cute. That's cute. You would not go into a forest if there was wasps bigger than you in it. Neither do I. Unless I had magic. We're clear. Only Alliance patrols ahead. You said the forces at Castrum Oriens were under the control of the Flame General Roban Alden. Did you not? I forgot his name was a Flame General. I was like, the Flame Emperor? From Fire Emblem? By Rolgar, the Bull of Alamigo himself. I never dreamed I had a chance to meet the legend. God, he better not be dead. I'll be really upset. I'm very upset. My guy kicks a bucket. Am I going on? You gotta kind of go around to get up. There we go, going the right way. It would be so wild if we find him and it's just like, it plays the danger music with those like string instruments and it's like, oh, he's been attacked. And he's like bleeding out and he's like, what the frick? I lost an arm and now I'm dying? Like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, no voice acting. I'd be very upset. Hello, Cuckalai. There's Robon. Safe. Oh, better not freaking kill Pippin for emotional effects in this game. Probably wouldn't kill Robon, but they might kill Pippi. Alright, General. Is this voiced? I hope so.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
You love how we're always playing who are they going to kill for this expansion? I mean, they gotta do it. They want there to be stakes in this, and they can't kill me. So they have to hurt me some other way. Now, they could kill me, but I'll just come back as a god or something. I'll Gandalf the White them or whatever. But more likely they're gonna kill somebody who I enjoy. It's about the only thing you can do to the player character. Aside from killing you and wiping your data file. But they want me to come back and keep paying for it, so they're not going to Yokotaro me.
We are, General.
Yay! LSA!
Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
I love her little pineapple hairdo. It's so funny. Very Shikamaru.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
Her eyes are so big. Wow. You downloaded Nier Automata today. Enjoy! Such a fun game, honestly, and such an interesting mood and tone it sets. I know, it does seem kind of harsh to take his arm and kill him. I hope they don't. They just kill the Warrior Light and they're like, haha, you're dead. Make a new character. Pay us more.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
There's a bit of difference. She also, speaking of Shikamaru, she does have that, like, Chunin kind of Naruto armor. We're making a lot of Naruto references today.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
He just said, you don't have to be formal with me, and she's like, anyway, forget that. I vow to you and give you this piece of paper. You gotta get back to that and get all the endings. I me too. It was really thoroughly enjoyable to get all the way through it.
I'm glad we've reached an accord.
Some of the endings are very silly, but...
Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since.
How hard do you think it is to be an archer with half your face covered in hair? Like, that's wild. And she's wearing lip gloss too, so you know the other half of her face is just stuck in lip gloss, just all that hair.
The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
What do you think those drawstrings are for? Just, I guess they're keeping the chest stuff tight. I was thinking maybe we would attach it to a hood, but she doesn't have a hood on that outfit. It's a... Okay, it's a...
After
she
all of
doesn't have
the
buttons or
Griffin's false
zippers, so-
promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
Yeah. That's fair. Aw, I'm sad about that. You think it enhances the arching eye? Oh, my little dude. Love that little man. He's so fun. Remind me.
We will not lie to them.
Robon's not
This
a
is
row,
war,
right?
And lives will be lost. Yet what
He's
we
just
offer
kind of
is
a
not
tall
the fever dream
dude.
of a madman, but true hope.
He's just a tall guy and not a row. His nose is so strong, you know? A rogue is in. Not like a rogue. But yeah, he's a here. He's just a big boy. He's a Highlander, yeah. In Final Fantasy XIV, having only one eye seems to give people an aiming bonus, right? The ninjas have eye patches. Archers and machinists have eye patches. Well, I guess it's because some folks see like snipers closing one eye to look into the little aiming thing, but like, I don't know. He's a custom Highlander. He looks so cool. He's one of my favorite characters. He might be my favorite character design in this game, honestly. I'm trying to think. Yeah, honestly, I think it's because of his nose. I just love his nose so much. No one has a good strong nose these days.
Father. Let us show it to them.
Love this little guy and his little baby nose. Technically, he's a gladiator, right? Yeah, not a rogue, but a gladiator.
I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that.
This is my favorite. This is one of my favorite musics. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Merlwyn's design is also really good, though. Yes, I love the Admiral, and I love her voice. I love her old voice. This music. I love this music. Things are going down when you hear this. And speaking of him breaking the height slider, yeah, I assume they're like, we don't want the hero to be taller than this guy. I already like dwarf Thancred. But you can't dwarf, you know, a symbol of resistance like Roman. You just can't. It would just sort of, I don't know, reduce him in some way. Can't be doing that.
If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamegan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Look at his little greatsword. Look at his little meat cleaver greatsword. It's so fun. So great. Use the Realm Reborn Merlin voice and you say, Limsa Laminsa. Yeah, she'll forever be this to me. Hello, warrior of light. I heard it's your birthday,
Aye.
bitch.
Aye. Once word spread
Have
that
a
we'd won a
fucking
battle
cake.
against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us
Just make
from
me happy,
miles around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
Anywhere, I don't know. This party.
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Oh, Pippin's got a plan! I'm hyping this dude up too much. Don't die. You and your fun ears and your fun nose. I just love him so much. He's just a little guy. Yeah, Pippin also can't stand shoulder to shoulder with anybody in the room, but still, he can try. Spiritually, he will. Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development in Castellum Velodina, namely the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital, containing prototype Magitech armor. It's our assessment that this armor needs to be field tested here, most likely against the Alliance forces. Mayhap before the day is out. Damn it all, more Magitech weapons? That's the last thing we need! Your concern is not unwarranted, but we needn't despair yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying future development. And should we carry out this as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry. It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire, but you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone. And you're gonna have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly. So what I propose is simple. We harry their patrols to bait them into bringing their prototype weapons to East Den, where the Resistance allies will take them from behind. Ah. Me to you transferred over to bed. Very nice. Oh, what is this little creature? It's a emote. Let me see. What is that little creature with fun eyebrows? What an interesting little alien that is. And you're done playing for the day? What'd you get up to in Final Fantasy today? Oh, you're starting to get a headache? Oh dear, I hope you can take care of that. Thank you for lurking though. Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is correct, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Unlocking grades, oh fun. That will be headache inducing. So hopefully you'll be able to take something for it, or get a cold compress, or Just have your kitty cat hang out with you and dissolve the headache. Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details of the plan anon, says Pippin. I like it when people salute someone who has already, like, got their backs towards them and is running away. And we, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? I somehow doubt you are intending to sit this one out. Okay, anything for me? It's not as good, but yeah, whatever. A new raid tier is coming soon. That's so not good. Now, when you say raid tier, I've heard stuff about like extreme and savage raids. Does that mean there's going to be another layer on top of that? Could be fashion though, that's true. It's not that could be fashion. Alright, Raban. Best served with cold steel. Raban knows exactly what he would like you to do. A very silly dance. We've been careful to avoid needless shows of force this side of the wall, but that's all about to change. When it does, you may be sure they'll send their new toys out to entertain us. Oh, I see. 4 more savage bosses are on the way. Gotcha. It's the next installment of Endwalker normal raids. Okay. Also, hello, Ryan. Thank you for the posture check. I appreciate that. Good to know. How about that? I thought they were going to add a higher difficulty level. I was like, I don't know if they can go higher. As I've not done any of the raids before, would a tiny primer on what they are help? Sure, yeah. A little explanation would be great. Be appreciated. It gets crazy to you after a while. Oh, like you can't even see the floor anymore? I'm sure it just looks like a Simon Says cranked up to 11 with all the floor just whirling colors and people attacking and all that. You probably won't get P8S before the patch comes. But also you don't care. You just like playing, yeah, as long as you're having fun. You know, playing with a team, trying to get stuff done. Raban says, I would ask you to participate in this operation, but from that look I see it's a foregone conclusion. My thanks. Per Pippin's plan, we turn East End into an Imperial graveyard. You're a jab hand at this, and I'd be a fool not to use you. Head to the spot on your map. Right here, eh? Patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them, then rendezvous with the rest of us in this location. Go well, Kriya. Now for your spell effects. But then you don't get to see the file walks. Think of raids as 3 sets of 4 trials in quick succession. What? What? Wait. The trials is in like, we go in and we do a dungeon. Together we have fun. And we fight a boss at the end of it. And you gotta do 4 of those in a row? Oh, it's just a single boss. Okay, so you go in, you go to the boss room, you fight the guy, and then you gotta fight another guy, and then you gotta fight another guy, and you gotta fight another guy. I don't know who Alexander is. Did I do this? Like going in and killing Titan and Garudis. Yeah, I haven't even done coils yet. Is this a dizziness group? It's following me. Oh, it's a tree. Oh, Lord. Is this person okay? God bless you. Good luck with your endeavors. Alright. Flame scouts at the Orisian Alliance are failing to return to their camps. Okay, so it's oh, this grizzly bear likes eating Lalafells, huh? I'm going the wrong way! Shooting about raids, that's my fault. I'm gonna scare this person with my big old gorille. Ah, Alexander's a Heavensward raid series, which I've not done yet. It sounds cool, though. I should not get anything for that. I hope to God I didn't take a single EXP away from that person. They kicked that big old bear's ass, though. They did not need my help. They did that themselves with their tarot cards and everything. Love it when that happens. Good job! You completed the fate by running away from that person who was fighting a bear with their bare hands and maybe a deck of playing cards. I stole every EXP? No! Oh well, I'll do it again. Oh, that's cute. The name for the Ultimate of Alexander is the Epic of Alexander, or T for short. That's precious. Yeah, and I've not done any of those yet. I don't know if I'm at the point where I should be doing stuff like that. Oh. Ah, hot surprises. Hold on. Don't you dare. Imperial lasagna. I don't know what that is. Ooh, get him with the topaz at first. They're on the list for. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Is this thing helping me? Am I fucked? I might be fucked. This thing does not seem to be helping me. Why would a tree do this to me? Also, my controller is not working occasionally. I'm gonna die. Oh boy. Disengage, 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 disengage. Run away, run away, run away. Ah! 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 We'll go at that. We'll try that one again. We could steamroll coils if we go in unsynced. We perfectly defined doing the Heaven's Word one synced at 60. I don't mind. We'll get to them. Does coils have good story? Do these have fun stories? Or are they mostly like difficulty? Like, here's a fun, challenging thing to do with friends. Because I don't mind that. I just want to know what I'm getting into. Now I get to cook this damn tree. What's up, broccoli? Broccoli B word. That's right, that's what I thought. Throw some cheddar on you, dunk you in some lemon butter sauce. Okay. That's better. There's lore in the raid content, including coils. Okay, all the stories are worth doing. Alright. I'll do them. I did get really sidetracked by the Manderville stuff to the point I was like, how is some of that made? How about I pay for this game? What about that? What about I just pay for the game? Get away from this. But we'll get back to doing fun side stuff. Oh, that Alexander raid series is like what was up with that robot thing where Sid was. That was that, huh? Oh, shit, am I dying? I am dying. Okay. Well, these sons of bitches are tough. I don't like them. Which one of you's got fucking thunder? You die now. Holy hell, I had 420 HP left. Blaze it, but also I'm dying. Boy, that was challenging. Yeah, I was wondering about that weird submarine thing that came out of the water and Sid was like, what? And I thought Nero would be in it. He wasn't. Let's go over there. Yeah, the sex network. 422. Am I right? I'm not right. You're focusing on the raid stuff for Shadowbringers, which is a really nice story. Gotcha. That's good. That's rewarding. Yeah, I wish Nero would. I wish Nero would pop up all the time. He's still out there with that. He's probably trying to figure out what's going on with that ancient tech thing we resurrected, I bet. Every time Nero shows up, like, it's so funny to me. It feels so like Scooby-Doo Guest of the Week. I love seeing him every time. He is the Don Knotts of this video game. It's so funny. He is funny to me. He is like Flintstones funny to me. So good. Such a laser, yeah. He's got a lot of self-esteem issues. So good. Boy, these broccolis really do want a piece of this. Get out of here, Leshy. Don't you come near. Oh, that's one of those stinko spheres. That's a real... Okay, fine. You want those? You gotta get them. Getting a full barrage of garbage, my man. don't want to cast my hot dog on you, to be honest. That's a big wind sprite, a big circular one, too. I'm gonna touch this. This might actually be the first thing, the first Aether Current I might have seen in Alamigo. Nero definitely has one of those walks onto the scene, the audience cheers instantly. Oh, yeah. And he, like, looks to camera a little bit and is like, okay, but really, oh, okay. You know he would do that if he was hamming up a scene with Sid in it. And no one would enjoy that. Solo, dude, you're right, he is glowing. Wait, you got your little helmet on? Wait, why do you look smaller? Oh, I'm standing on a different plane than you. I might be the same height as this fella. I have to figure it out. Yep, 7.0 has a giant wind sprite mini boss. They're basically Aether Current mimics. That would be a love. Why don't you write Final Fantasy about that? He has to pause for a second, and he kind of like brushes his nose a little bit, looks like he's a little shy about it, but then he brings it on. Our scouts report that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castellum Velodina. Resistance is already in position, so we have but to wait for our guests to arrive. I hope I don't die to this. Like, I almost died to those two guys in one broccoli. That's a big robot. Oh, this guy again. The bowl cut boy.
Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain.
You got little keepers back there.
New toys to put through their paces.
No, there was a quest you did where there was a fake Aether Current? That might be possible, but what if there was a million of them? Little tippy taps behind them. Not this.
It's like all my name days have come at once.
I wish he was really into Christmas, specifically. Maybe even just a Christian Christmas. Not like Winterfest or whatever they got going on. I wish he was like, boys, reminds me of my favorite Christmas memories. Taunt is so weird.
Well,
This feels very Xenoblade, yeah?
If it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
That's definitely gonna happen, yeah. We've seen this man 2 times in total, and both times he popped off about the experience being all of his name days at once. Oh, so he is just a little boy. So excited about the holidays. Oh yes, Alice has got her sword.
My secret weapons here don't grind it into mush. Attack!
He is a little boy. He's just having fun, you know? I like that from him. Terrible time for a sneeze. Stop walking onto the... There we go. Gunk. Wow, Grinwat. What's this about a grudge? I was not paying attention. Somebody's got a grudge. You want me to cook up the big boy? Probably the big boy. Yeah, let's get the big boy. The little ones, okay, the little ones are coming. Boy, this is so slow. I don't know how my dragons are. I am getting a little bit chewed up. Yeah, they are doing a good chunk of damage now. Went down on target, okay? Guess my little burst got him. Okay, now those guys are done. Big boy, the Vanguard. These and then this and that and that. And this and that. And then we got more guys. Okay.
Now I've gotcha.
No, you don't. There's a lot of these little ones. Thank you for the blessings on the sneeze also. That's awesome. Oh, those little dudes are dead. Okay, great. This wizard's gotta go. I can just get him in here. Oh, he's hurting my wizard? Not on my watch. He's got a very youthful, cute face. And he got radicalized, yeah. He got rolled up by the Empire. Get this princess out of here. How many of these really runs do I have? This is one tough wizard, man. I know you want this destroyed, but like, the wizard's important. Because he's probably squirshing. Boy, yeah, look at him summoning all those meteor things. I don't like it. Alizé is single-handedly tanking this prototype gun neck thing. That's wild. Like, you go. Get him. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1. No, I can quick cast. Serpent Conjurer, whenever you're ready, buddy. Do my fun little line of stuff that I can do. Damn, man, this man is tough. Never stops this fella. Imagine having this much HP. Being a conjurer. I wish. I'm sorry, you're gonna be. Oh, I see. That's fine. Come closer to your friends so I can kill you all in one go. Almost got you. Hold on, it's gonna take 10 hours to cast this. Boy, Princeps! How come your mom lets you have so much HP? Got him, finally. For God's sake. Little boys are done. Time for the big ones. Is there a fellow littler guy? Oh, Robon's fighting the bowl cut. That's right. I guess that's fair. It is wild that Alizé is going after, she's at half HP. My god. Alizé is going after this Magic Vanguard prototype herself. It is good practice, yeah, of getting rotations down, certainly. He's up to something? Oh. He's up to something.
You'll be weeping blood!
Okay. I mean, that's fun. That pugilist is tough too. We're not seeing much work over there with the pugilist, huh? Oh my god, more Legion slashers. Wait, someone's tied up to me. I don't like this. What's all that? Oh, my lord, okay. Why is this whole area blue? Hold on, I don't like that. Was that a good thing? Or... Oh, okay. Was that your thing, Rabon? I'm not entirely sure what is happening. I'm hoping that was a good thing. Boy, Grinwald has a ton of HP. No, stop detonating. No. He is putting in some solid work on the big lad, yeah. I just hope Allie survives this. Maybe I should focus solely on this fella here. Clear him out a little sooner. Oh, they sure do want to self-detonate on me, huh? Oh boy, I am hurt. In a major way. Oh? Did Allie die? Are they running away? Not boys? Okay, he who fights and runs. What the? Who in the hells are you lot? Oh, he who fights and runs survives to see another day. Okay. For all amigo, let none escape. Oh yeah, oh my guys are so sick right now. We still may not win this one. Oh damn, self-destruct sequence. Okay, I get you. Blow it up. Does the other guy have an HP bar? I wonder. We got 30 seconds. Good job, we can do this. It's looking like it's getting there. Hey, alright. My secret weapon! No! That's rough, buddy.
Oh! Damn it all! Miracles of Magitech design, my ass! I passed harder stools than these piles of scrap.
That tracks. I don't think this man has a very good diet. Probably does not consume enough fiber.
You'll pay for this.
It's a woman in a
Mark
sleeveless
my
hoodie.
words,
Watch out.
The next time we meet will be the last.
Okay. Run away, butt flat boy. Yay!
Aye, run and tell your viceroy. The day belongs to El Amigo.
Woo! Yeah, see you next birthday.
Yeah!
Look at me in the center. I look ridiculous. I did it for All Amigo, though, and that's what matters. Wow, everyone's pepped up. Well done, all of you. I'd call this operation a resounding success. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of All Amigo has an impressive military record from before he went west, as I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Kemp. 'Twas Marshal Tarupin who made this plan, and all of you, Resistance and Alliance alike, who carried it out to perfection. One lady yelling too long, "Let's go!" He's like, okay, alright, we are going, it's going. Aye, that they did. Not a single casualty, for which I am grateful beyond words. I have no doubt that our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same. As will ours, says Roban. Look at that. I always love seeing the kitty cats when they get happy. They're like so precious. Like, she is this battle-hardened warrior and she like lifts her little leg. That's so funny. It's been a pleasure, General. Till the next battle. Inago, I leave the Scions in your care. They can't help themselves when they get happy. They go like, meow. We shall return to the castrum then. Kriya, Mistress Leveilleur, once more you have my thanks. As Master Kemp said, until next battle. did it. That was fun. I have to say that was really fun, this Monago mission. I'd heard the stories, but to actually see you in action, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously, though, it was inspirational. Ah, but you must be tired of hearing that, eh? I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for helping me out there. You are welcome. Nothing I can use, huh? Okay. More to do, Monago. She's ready to return to Rhalgar's Reach and still not give me anything I need. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. Yes, why was that one guy's HP bar so big? I guess they didn't expect me to face off against him. Him and the Pugilist also were having a 1v1 battle. But I assume they didn't expect me to join in on. But I thought, well, he's doing some annoying occasional magic damage stuff that's hitting everywhere. Let's take care of him. I might have been misreading it though. That could have been the Magitech armor. Probably was. There's my little running gear. Here it is. Now I'm incrementally faster. I'd say that went well. You believe Raban wanted me to focus on the armor, but we still won, yeah. Yeah, that was probably designed with the intent of me whittling down the armor with Alizé. It worked out either way. That Catman is still here, that angry red Catman. He's having a tough day. Day 10, I'm searching for Carbuncle Dumpy. Nothing? No results attribute? You are sort of a wizard of emotes, so I'm shocked you're not able to find it. But you know what? It just means it's not out there. Those prolonged engagements like that probably would help me get a good feel for doing damage. It certainly is a nice way to get back into actually fighting. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked for you, without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons and smashed them. And people will remember this day. Aye, that they will, for it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of a campaign by a united Eorzea to drive the Garlanes from our lands. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. To think that the last time the Gridanian troops were on this soil was more than a century ago during the Autumn War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure. It gives me heart to see that despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of our future. I didn't know that there was war between Gridania and Alamigo at some point, but they are bordering territories, aren't they? Well said, Commander, which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread the word of our victory and our new alliance. You got your agents out there searching, great. You got their spiders out there feeling. We might just have to put the blue shader on the Isaac Dumpy and add carbuncle ears and a tail. 3 tails. The people will flock to our banners. Just you wait and see. Kriya, Alizé, I can't thank you enough for your assistance. But I won't give you the weapon you need. Sorry about that. Me and my goofy thumbs up. Are you kidding me? Are you the hero of this story, Kriya? Are you sure? And I will get up and stretch right around 9, which is about time when the ad will run as well. So we'll do that then. It's time for our next story quest, though. Conrad wishes to thank you for all that you've done in such a short time. Look at me affecting change. Not one that looks like a carbuncle, but it's not. It's a shame. Owing to the efforts of you all, we've accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thanks you for your service, Scions. Oh, wow! Oh, it's kind of unsettling, honestly. I'm not sure about I don't know how much I like the red Makote in the back. It's a weird vibe with the red leggings. She's got she really looks like a furry cat person, but the mask is weird. This is an odd look. I'm not so sure about it, but I'm glad she's on our side. Ewan, oh my gosh, you're still up this late. Jeez. You're gonna head out, grab some sleep. Thank you so much for joining us today and participating in the fashion show, Ewan. I appreciate that. And thank you for the well wishes for the trip as well. I'm really hoping it goes well. Hoping nobody gets sick. Really hoping to God nobody gets sick. I'll be wearing my mask 24/7. I certainly don't want to get sick. But I hope you have a great next few days, Ewan. And thanks for being here. So Alfie's back, and he says, I see operations here have been proceeding apace in my absence. Welcome back, brother dearest. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful. Indeed, says Alphino, there were several amongst the Scion's ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor. Oh, it's mostly the cat people? Are Makotes from, Alamigo? Are a lot of them from Alamigo or something? Oh, who's this guy with the X on his face? That's fun. He's got an interesting look. He's cool. They're kind of everywhere. Okay. It's just odd that we've got, like... We have Monago and then we have these two. I was wondering if, like, maybe they were introduced in this or something. In much the same way that... Oh, it couldn't have been, because... They based, the Al-Ra on the Makote's designs. They probably were, like, fresh out the pack. Hey, you could be a cat person. There's quite a few Makote tribes in Alamigo, though. They're originally from another continent. Gotcha. And Stormblood didn't add any new playable races. Who we got here? Arnvald. Commander Kemp, if I may. My name is Arnvald. Lentinus. Half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. A half-breed? As I can doubtless tell? What? Kind of what? I'm here to fight for a free Alamigo. For an Alamigo where women like my mother are never made to suffer. I pray you grant me this honor. You are a true-born son of Girabania, same as me. It's not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. Oh, he's Alamigan and Garlan. Interesting. So maybe he's got, like, the Garlan, like, thingy up here. The little extra eyeball. He wants to hide it. With our swelling ranks and the aid of the Eorzean Alliance and Scions the Seventh Dawn, I believe we soon will be in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I propose to General Alden that we draw up plans for an assault on Castellum Villodinia. Then in the meantime, we'll make what preparations we can. Yay! Whoopee! I don't think I've run into Arnvald before. And I'm always at those rising stones. I'm walking around. I'm seeing the coal tenets and the hoary boulders and the ochre boulders. Meanwhile, the royal palace of Alamigo. Oh, fun. Music. Oh, that's why this song sounds so patriotic, because it's it's like American imperialism. All right. That's why it sounds like our anthem. Who the fuck is this? Zordon with blonde hair? Hate the eyeball. I mean, they got a fun song, though. This might be the... What's the sandwich? That might be... Nah, maybe it's Xenos? Because they've been talking a lot about a General Xenos. But there's Verazos Galvus is the Emperor. Xenos is some part of the Garlean chain of command. And then there was like Fordola and the Skulls. You found out what they were singing, you're like, oh no! Who this is? Fun hair. We don't get long hair like
Alliance
that.
forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges.
Wasn't the Verazos Galvus, didn't they also have long hair too? I feel like it's a sign of like higher rank if you've got long, luxurious hair.
Save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was
This guy's
attacked.
getting blasted.
The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near total casualties.
Fun read though.
Near total. Go on.
Okay, not the voice I was expecting. Fascinating though.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to
Oh,
his
that
report,
guy survived.
they
Yeah.
were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
Is the thing next to the person on the throne a weapon of some sort with a kick with two kickstands? That's an eggplant question. Is that what that is next to that person? It's his golf bag. Okay, it's modern art maybe. Reminds me of Macaulay Culkin. Huh? It's a golf bag of swords. Okay, it is effectively a golf bag of swords. It has a kickstand though, doesn't it? I can see that there's two handles, so I would expect them to take out the weapons. Okay. Oh, this is, you know, it's okay.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work.
I love that evil people wear eyeshadow. A little bit of mascara and some eyeshadow. That's fun. The eyeliner. So we got... This is Xenos. Yay! Galvus. You know, Verazos Galvus used to be Yay Galvus, but then I guess he became the Emperor. So, it's a sword charger. Okay, so he plugs it. It's like the little AirPod case where you put it in and it charges it. Yay! Yay! Galvus. Yay! A lot of joy in being an Imperial, I see.
The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
What? Just the thing on the forehead.
He shall be
Is it
relegated
bothersome
at
for the
once, my
helmets,
lord.
you think?
As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Is this the 12th? This might be the 12th. Imperial Pilus Prior. Okay. Are you wearing a scarf? Is he wearing a scarf?
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
Like, isn't it great to be evil? You can just sit in a chair and be smug all day. Or wear a big old sash around your waist. Oh, he's gonna cut up this guy? Didn't I tell you some guy was getting cut up? Is this for your failure? He's getting cut up. I thought it was gonna be the guy with the red mask on, though. I do love the nose, though. It's a good nose. That's a fun nose.
Cowards.
I knew he would kill somebody
Who
on sight.
defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring.
This gives me those
in the whites
vibes.
of their eyes.
He's got some money to have this outfit that has the muscle tissue melded onto it. He said to his designer, make me look as sinewy as possible, but like ripped, but sinewy. Make it happen, or I'll kill you. This is no real show of prowess to me. I think she's gonna defect. Verdola,
Why?
I think she's gonna defect.
When confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance?
Yeah, I think she's gonna fall short of his expectations, and she's gonna snap. Probably.
Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands.
You are the son. Okay.
Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings.
Okay.
Patience.
Can you make my armor look
is
sweaty? Like it's wet
paramount.
a little bit, but not a fierce sweat.
Cornered
like a sexy
animals
sweat.
may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the
The
promise
eyeshadow
of
is
freedom
so
before
funny.
them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting.
It's like he fell asleep in
It
his
is a
makeup.
delicate dance, one which asks much of my house.
Yeah, it looks like he fell asleep in his makeup. But that's his permanent look. Like he'll just apply a little bit more every few days just to like intensify the eyeliner, but he'll never wash it off. I know. I saw an artist who does that. It's a cool look, I gotta tell you.
And so I put the question to you, my fellow
That
huntsman.
hair's gonna get caught in the
How shall we
pinching in the
deal
hair.
with these savages?
It's that hair's getting pinched in the armor, in the hinges. So I just, it's not a good idea. You better have a little hair tie for a bun when you put this helmet on. 200 pounds of armor and a smoky eye. And then the Pantene Pro V locks, you know. Oh, I see. That's why the armor's so oily. Do you think he washes his hair? Oh, we're having some horror music. That's fun. How much of that hair is actually on his head? I think a lot of it's caught on the armor. Probably a lot of it. Okay, him talking about the people of Alamigo as savages is gonna strike for Noah as annoying, I bet. I'm gonna cut to her and she's gonna wince. Her brow will furrow. It's so funny that she's there and not in armor and her face is visible.
My lord, I have a proposal.
Okay. I think I'll entertain this. Her hair is so great.
Silence, Alamigan. You do forget yourself.
It gives me very Leone from Fire Emblem Three Houses vibes. He either washes his hair daily with a full routine, or he never washes it and there's no in between. But if he washes it and styles it, it's to look like he doesn't do all that.
Only by the
This-
grace
oh,
of
this
Lord
guy is getting cut
Banbalthar
up.
were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
Wait, who is Baelsar? Was Baelsar the guy I fought in Praetorium? He regularly bathes in the blood of his enemies. That'll do it. Yeah, it's an eggplant. Was Baelsar the former lord who I fought with? Who was like, behold my devastation or whatever. Such devastation, guys, on Facebook. That makes sense. That tracks because Lord Van Baelsar, also raised up Riditin, who was also not a Garland by birth, to the ranks of being an official, like a general. That makes sense. Also, the ad is starting in 30 seconds. I can't believe it. That's a fun growl. Her hair is cute. Think he'll gently raise her chin. Please do it. He is that kind of villain. Look at her little pouty face.
This savage yearns to hunt her own.
Sorry about the ad. You know what? I can sneeze over one.
The floor is yours,
Caught.
Commander.
Caught it. Heh.
Thank you, my lord.
I do think she yearns to destroy the Empire. This is probably out of self-salvation. She must have a family she wants to protect. Xenos' booty is dummy thick? I can't believe I missed the dummy thick booty. Did I get to see it from behind? I was too busy predicting the story. Interesting. Well. Xenos dumpy? I don't think that exists. Well, that was fun. Now I know what Xenos looks like. Good to see you know, who's probably going to be our primary antagonist here, possibly for another plotline or two. I feel like we're going to go Son of the Emperor, and then maybe the Emperor, and then maybe a Cosmic Force. And then they'll have to reset. You'll be offended if there isn't Xenos Dumpy emote. That would be a missed opportunity, wouldn't it? It's just like him looking over his shoulder with his beautiful, luxurious long hair, shaking his armor in a circle.